Sarah Ferguson, formerly known as the Duchess of York, is reportedly experiencing significant strain in her ongoing living arrangement with ex-husband Prince Andrew. The pressure stemmed from renewed public and legal scrutiny surrounding their historical connections to the late financier Jeffrey Epstein, complicating their shared residence at Royal Lodge. Insiders describe the atmosphere within the Grand Mansion as increasingly tense, with frequent disagreements creating a hostile environment. Ferguson feels particularly burdened, believing she has been unfairly impacted by decisions primarily made by Andrew. She perceives herself as bearing consequences for associations that she views as not entirely her own responsibility. The couple, though divorced for decades, have maintained a close relationship and cohabitation, raising their daughters together and supporting one another through various scandals. However, current circumstances have pushed Ferguson toward a focus on self-protection and independence. Reports suggest that arguments have become more relentless, centering on financial dependencies and past choices. Ferguson reportedly resents the perception that Andrew influenced her interactions with Epstein, who once provided financial assistance during her difficulties. Now, with Epstein's crimes fully exposed and ongoing investigations, the backlash affects her reputation and opportunities. Feeling isolated within the home, Ferguson is said to prioritize her well-being above all. Sources indicate she has reached a point of resolve, unwilling to face further downfall alongside Andrew's challenges. Eviction threats loom over Royal Lodge, as higher royal authorities seek to reallocate the property amid Andrew's reduced status following Epstein-related allegations. This uncertainty adds to the domestic friction, prompting Ferguson to consider her next steps carefully. Speculation abounds that she might author a tell-all memoir, potentially disclosing long-held royal insights to secure her narrative and financial future. While no confirmation exists, the idea gains traction among observers familiar with her resilient spirit. Ferguson has a history of candid writing, having penned autobiographies and children's books that touch on personal triumphs and trials. A new volume could delve deeper into palace dynamics, friendships, and controversies. Additionally, whispers suggest she has safeguarded personal journals brimming with observations and secrets, removing them from the residence as preparations for possible relocation begin. These diaries, accumulated over years of royal proximity, could prove invaluable or explosive if shared publicly. Ferguson's journey post-divorce has been marked by reinvention. From financial woes to philanthropy, she has navigated ups and downs with characteristic optimism. Her bond with Andrew endured despite separation, often described as genuine friendship and mutual respect. Yet Epstein's shadow has tested this alliance profoundly. Andrew's withdrawal from public duties following a controversial interview and settlement in a related civil case isolated him further. Ferguson, loyal through much of it, now grapples with collateral damage. The hostile debates reportedly revolve around blame, finances, and future plans. Ferguson seeks autonomy, having rebuilt her career through media appearances, writing, and endorsements. Self-preservation motivates her actions, recognizing that association risks ongoing scrutiny. The Royal Lodge, a sprawling estate granted under favorable terms, symbolizes their post-royal life together. But pressure to vacate intensifies, forcing practical decisions. Ferguson packs belongings methodically, including purported diaries that chronicle decades of experiences. These writings might detail interactions, emotions, and observations from within the royal circle. If published, they could offer unprecedented glimpses into family life, challenges, and personalities. Ferguson's daughters, Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, remain supportive, navigating their own paths while concerned for parental well-being. The situation underscores broader themes of accountability and consequence in high-profile circles. Epstein's network ensnared many with varying degrees of involvement. Ferguson maintains limited, financially motivated contact, distinct from deeper allegations against others. Nevertheless, public perception lumps associations together, affecting opportunities. Her breaking point reflects accumulated stress from years of defending positions and rebuilding image. Resilience defines her character, evident in overcoming past scandals like toe-sucking photos and debt crises. Now in her 60s, she eyes legacy and security. A memoir could provide catharsis and revenue, allowing her voice to prevail. Alternatively, discretion might preserve fragile royal ties. Sources portray her as pragmatic, weighing options amid hostility. Andrew, meanwhile, resists changes, clinging to familiar surroundings. This clash exacerbates tensions,